All right, fellas, welcome back. Hope everybody has had a good, safe, warm week. Daggone, it's been cold here. I think a couple mornings ago it was like -3, -4. Man, it's been cold. Which it's been cold a lot of places. I seen on the news where Florida had some snow down that way. That they showed a shot of the beach. Hell, it had snow on it. I don't know. I guess that could be a once in a lifetime thing to build a snowman and right beside it build a castle in the snow. So anyway, we got some weird, crazy weather going on, some cold weather. I hope everybody's staying warm. All right, fellas, let's get into this. I ain't really got much tonight because I wasn't able to do nothing this week. It's been cold when I got home, got a shower, got supper, hot meal on my belly. The day was about done. So we didn't get much done. But first thing that we got is yesterday in the mail. I come in and I had a package. The wife said, you have a package on the table. So I checked it out and it was this Dremel tool. Uh, this guy right here, Vinny over at Pit Stop Scale Model Garage. He had a Christmas drawing, and I was lucky enough to win one of the prizes. So, Vinny, that jewel made it in yesterday, and I was going to shoot you an email to let you know that it showed up, and I just didn't do it. Hell, I went to sleep early. But anyway, fellers, that's the first thing we got up, which was a really cool, man. There was a lot of people that won a lot of prizes in Vinny's Christmas drawing. Hell of a feller, man. If you're watching me, you've seen Vinny over at Pit Stop Scale Model Garage, and just in case you haven't, get over and check him out, man. That's one of his new cards. On that one, man, he's got his the old Tom Rambler 69 appreciation group build. Man, that was a very cool build right there, Vinny. And hey, fellas, you ought to go check out that build right there, along with all the others that he does. Man, he does some killer stuff. All right, so next up, all we've been doing this week is some more scraping and sanding and messing with our Allen Kowicki Thunderbird. Let's see here. This is our buddy build. Oh, the Mustang back there. Man, it's been so cold. We ain't done no painting. I ain't gonna run this vent out the window and suck all the hot air out of here. Well, not hot, warm air out of here in frigid conditions. So we ain't touched that little jewel right there. But we have been fooling with our Alan Kowicki NASCAR Thunderbird, man. We're in a buddy build with our buddy again, Chase, over at 408 Model Shop. So what we've been doing this week, man, is we've been sanding and scraping on some parts. I've been working on the cage mainly just to get everything cleaned up, to get it all kind of assembled. I've told you before, I like to assemble the cage before I paint anything. And so we've been cleaning up those parts right there to get them ready to finish off this cage. So it'll be assembled and we can paint it. And that's the way I like to do it. You can see right there, the firewall and dash is bolted together or whatever. I got that taped together just to set my door bars and all that. I got my seat together. Fellers, I'm stuck on painting, man. It was a little bit warmer today, and I think it's supposed to gradually get a little bit warmer. So hopefully, man, I can get some primer on that Mustang back there, and then kind of let it set or whatever, and hopefully maybe get some paint on it eventually. I still got I think I heard Dean over at Bench Racing Garage. He's hosting that build there. I think I heard him say this morning on his newest video, 2 months and 2 weeks to go to the final on that. So hopefully in the next 2.5 months, man, I can get some paint on that jewel, get him knocked out. But anyway, that's what we've been doing this week. And let's see here. We got that put together. We got our parts, door bars, and all that stuff kind of cleaned up and looking pretty good. We on our chassis, man. This thing had a lot of flash on it. Oh, let's see here, man. Up here on the front, it had flash or mold line, seam line, whatever. Here on the frame and over there and on the inside on both sides, and we pretty much got that all took care of. Got it smoothed out and looking pretty decent. And on the bottom, man, right here in these little triangle deals right here, there was that circle. There's one there and one there left, and right there I filled those in because they were so deep. If I'd have sanded them out, hell, I would have sanded through the floor pan there. So anyway, I'm gonna have to put some more on there because I think it kind of shrank down on me. But anyway, I got these out, and these little bitty ones back here, man, my blade was too big. The I got a square blade for the X-Acto knife that I used like for that right there. I couldn't get it down in here and get it going, so I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna try to do something. If not, hell with it. I'll leave it the way it is. But anyway, we got that cleaned up. We got a lot of stuff cleaned up on this jewel right here on just the chassis. And man, I ain't gonna lie, that took a daggone that took a minute. We got it off of our steering box right here. The light, I don't know what to call it, seam lines or what mold lines. But anyway, we kind of got that cleaned up, and we got some other parts back there cleaned up. We got our motor, we got our motor engine, whatever. We got him the two halves put together, and it had a big old seam right here all the way down from the front to the back. Oh, sorry about that, fellers. Uh, we got that pretty much smoothed out with glue and sanding and got that pretty smooth. And we're working on the top up here. You'll never see that, but hell, I know that. I know that line is there, and I want to get it out, fellers. So that's about all we've done this week, and so fellers, that's about all I've got. But if you'll stick with me, I'm gonna give you a shop tour of Hotrodz Model Shop. I think I'm gonna title this video "Hanging Out at Hotrodz on a Friday Night." So fellers, if I can pause this and then restart it, I'll show you what I got going on here, fellers. Y'all hold on here, and we'll be right back if I can do this right. All right, fellers, if I done this right, we're back, and I apologize for the shaky cam. I'm going to try to do my best to do this. But this is our stash, I guess you would say. We got them stacked pretty high and too deep on every shelf. That's kind of what we got on our top shelf. A lot of those is new kits, but a lot of those is like old kits that I've had. That is some of them is done in the box, and some of it is just parts that needs to be finished. So anyway, I'm gonna drop you down here and kind of show you as we go here. Apologize for the mess, but hey, it is what it is. This is our junk room in our house, and I turned it into my model room. So we got that going on. Again, another shelf, two boxes deep, except in the center, that's just a single box. Then we drop down here. I got a lot of my race cars right here. And if you looked at the top right there, you'll see. Let me see if I can get in here, fellers. I apologize for this, but that car right there, man, a Bill Elliott car, it's still sealed. The plastic is tore, but it's still sealed. But maybe this spring, early summer, I'm hoping to use that for my me and Sam over at Sam's Model Mayhem might do a buddy build, so I'd like to use that. And then down on the bottom is some new kits, as well as some parts boxes and some models in the boxes, man. That's done. I've got nowhere to set them. Like I'm gonna show you here what I'm working with. So anyway, that's what we got. There's a lot of our paint, and then there's a lot of our junk. I say junk, hell, pretty handy stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna raise you up here. There's a little old toolbox. Fella was throwing away the bottom there. It's only 2 drawers, but I thought it would be handy for stuff, and it has been. Let's see here. There's our two different stripper jugs, whatever, bowls. The one on the right has a purple power. The one on the left has awesome, simply awesome, or something like that. Anyway, our 64 Dodge is in there. So we're going to bring you on around here. And I've told you before, I've got like 2 TV dinner stands that I work on. And right there they are, fellers. That's Hotrodz Model Shop right there, fellers. So now I'm gonna raise you up here, man. I hope I don't make everybody sick. I'm gonna bring you around. We got stuff behind that chair. Here's a shelf that we have with some of our stuff on it. That's the top right there. Nothing's protected. Everything gets dusty. Right there's the bottom shelf. We got our Hot Wheels. Then we move on down. And that's what we got on that little shelf right there. Like I say, we got parts behind the chair for our buddy build. Let me raise you back up here. I'm gonna try to make y'all not get really, really sick. I'm gonna bring you around here. Yeah, we got big block Mopar parts in here. There's a tunnel ram with one of them old street scoop things. I didn't care for that, but it come with the deal, so it's sitting there. Here's where another TV dinner stand. Got it sitting up here in front of this window. That's what we got right there. I got everything piled up in there, man. I've got no storage area in here. There's our compressor down there. I've never even plugged it up to see if it works. Let's see here. I guess since I'm moving along here, I'll bring you on around. An old rocking chair right there. I love that rascal right there. Here's some of our drag racing trophies. I guess I don't know. This ain't all of them. I got more in there in the bedroom, and got some down at the garage. And so anyway, fellers, that's pretty much what you get. Oh, there's a 2.4 top to this tunnel ram over here for a big block Chrysler 440. It's got 2 660 center squirter Hollies on it. Really, really, really good carburetors. Let's see here. Bring you back around here. I'm going to try to do this without making you really, really sick. I'm going to show you my tool area or whatever, what I work with. Let me bring you around. Look, there's the captain's chair. All right, fellas, let me bring you on around here. Get my chair. Oh, let me show you that. Let me show you. You can't never see this in my videos, but right there, Morris Custom Model Shop right there. His card is right there. He was one of the first ones I got a card from. Fellas, I so badly apologize for this. We got JT. He was another one of the first ones I got a card from. Red Scale Scrapyard, man. I love Red, and he was one of my first cards. Over there we got Bob Busking, Rusty Spud Aerodrome. He was one of my first ones. Tony or T-Dog's Model Cars. Got one from him. Vinny at Gemini Scale Model Works, which is now, again, same Vinny, Pit Stop Scale Model Garage. He was one of my first ones. And old Tom Rambler 69, he was my very first card, man, that I ever got in the mail. And he was the first one I sent one to. Oh, Tom, man, I appreciate everything you've done for me. And we got Tim down at Throttle Power. That's one of his stickers that he sent. Gopher racing. I keep them little things off my stamps when I empty them out. And so anyway, fellas, that's the shop cards. That this stuff over here you can't really never see. But anyway, that's what we got going on there. And now I'm gonna flip you almost upside down here and show you our. This is what we work with. This is our tools, fellas, right here in the corner. You see it all right there. Pretty much everything I mess with these things with is right there in that model car box. My nippers, my that's my dust brush and my X-Acto knives and just all kinds of junk I've got in there. My files, tape, just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we're really organized here. Let's see, down here we got plastic and rags, and over there we got a big pile of hot rod magazines as well as in other places. So anyway, fellers, that right there should about do it, man. That's what we're working with here at Hot Rod's Model Shop. So, fellers, I apologize for the shaky cam so bad. I got no way of doing this any better. And so, anyway, fellers,